Okay, let's talk about a massive shift that's happening right now in the world of digital finance. We're seeing the old guard, with all its capital, finally meeting next generation blockchain technology head on. And right at the very center of this transformation are two names, Ripple and Coreum. So let's dive in. It really all kicks off with this number, $1.25 billion. That is the jaw-dropping price Ripple paid to acquire a prime brokerage firm called Hidden Road. Now, this isn't just another crypto deal. This is a massive move straight into the heart of institutional finance. You see, with this acquisition, which they're now calling Ripple Prime, Ripple is sending a super clear signal. They're betting the farm that the future isn't just about simple payments anymore. No, it's about a whole new, much smarter class of digital assets, the kind that can handle the intense demands of hedge funds, banks, and all the other major players. And you don't have to take my word for it. Ripple's own leadership is calling this a major inflection point. This sets the stage perfectly, because think about it. For that big institutional money to really pour into the space, it needs tech that's way more advanced than what we've had so far. And this is where things get really, really interesting. So, what is this next-gen tech we're talking about? Well, it's a platform called Coreum, and its secret weapon is something called Smart Tokens. This is the technology that's perfectly positioned to meet that new institutional demand we were just talking about. Now, here's the crucial part. A Coreum Smart Token isn't just another token that sits on a blockchain. No, its logic, its rules are built directly into the blockchain itself. That's a fundamental difference. It's all done using these high-performance smart contracts built on WebAssembly, or WASM, which basically makes these assets incredibly powerful and secure right from the get-go. To really get the difference, think of standard tokens like ERC20s as plain Lego bricks. They're simple, they're functional, they get the job done. Coreum Smart Tokens, though, they're like the programmable Lego Technic pieces. The logic is baked right in, automation is native, and they can even support gasless transactions. It is a huge, huge leap forward in what a token can actually do. And this built-in programmability unlocks some incredible features. You can literally code vesting schedules, whitelist addresses for compliance, and automate things like royalty payments without needing extra clunky contracts. A great example is a project on Coreum called the Smart Token. Even though it's a meme coin, it's designed to use these features for things like automated community rewards. It proves that even the fun assets can have serious built-in utility. And maybe most importantly, this tech is ISO 2022 compliant. Just think of that as the universal language for global finance. For any institution to take an asset seriously, it has to speak this language, and Coreum does. Okay, so we've got Ripple's institutional muscle on one side and Coreum's super advanced tech on the other. But how do you actually connect them? Well, the answer is a critical piece of infrastructure, the XRPL-Coreum bridge. This bridge basically acts like a superhighway for digital assets. A user can lock their smart tokens on Coreum, and boom, an exact mirrored version is created on the XRP Ledger. All of a sudden, that advanced programmable asset can be traded with all the speed, the low fees, and the deep liquidity of the XRPL. And here's a key detail, especially if you're an institution worried about security. This bridge is non-custodial. It was developed by the Sologenic team, and it's built to make sure that you, the user, never lose control of your private keys during the transfer. That's a huge deal because it dramatically reduces counterparty risk. So now we can finally connect all the dots. When you combine the raw power of Ripple's XRPL with Coreum's smart token platform, well, something truly powerful starts to take shape. Let's break down this synergy. The XRPL brings the speed, the liquidity, and that institutional access through Ripple Prime. Coreum brings the advanced smart contracts, the compliance features, and these deep tokenization capabilities. Put them together and you get the best of both worlds. You're laying the foundation for brand new DeFi products, for tokenized real-world assets, and a system that has massive institutional appeal. For a native Coreum asset, like that smart token we mentioned, the benefits are very real. Bridging to the XRPL means a massive potential boost in liquidity. It means getting access to a whole new ecosystem of DeFi apps, and it means getting exposure to all those institutional clients that Ripple Prime is bringing in. And hey, this isn't just theory. Just look at the data. Shortly after this bridge went live, the number of XRP holders on the Coreum network absolutely exploded. We're talking a spike of over 2,000%. That right there shows you the immediate, powerful network effect you get from connecting these two ecosystems. Of course, building the future of finance is, well, it's never quite that simple, is it? It's really important to have a balanced perspective here and look at the real-world challenges that still need to be tackled. At the end of the day, success really depends on adoption. And let's be real, the competition from giants like Ethereum and Solana is fierce. Plus, the regulatory landscape is always shifting. On top of that, there's just no guarantee that Ripple Prime will end up supporting every single Coreum native token. These are definitely significant hurdles to keep in mind. But even with those challenges, this convergence of Ripple's institutional muscle and Coreum's advanced, compliant tech, it presents a really fascinating vision for what's next, which leaves us with one final question to chew on. As big money finally meets truly smart tech, are we looking at the actual blueprint for the future of all assets?